Do you know what your favorite Fox News personalities are like when the cameras stop rolling? While millions watch them deliver the news and offer commentary on everything from politics to social issues, very few get a glimpse of their lives behind the scenes. Fox News has produced some of the most influential and controversial media figures in recent decades. They are known not just for their reporting, but also for their strong personalities, often sparking heated debates on air. Yet, like anyone else, these personalities have personal lives filled with love, heartbreak, surprises, and moments that show they are human. From fairy tale romances and long-lasting marriages to rocky relationships, scandalous divorces and secret elopements, the private lives of these news anchors and commentators are often as dramatic and intriguing as their on-screen presence. Some have found lifelong partners who support them through high-pressure careers. Others have navigated complicated personal challenges while maintaining their public personas. Today, we will delve into the lives of some of Fox News' most well-known figures, exploring who they go home to, how they balance work and personal life, and the relationships that have shaped them. You'll discover that behind the headlines there are stories of love, resilience, and sometimes controversy, offering a new perspective on these familiar faces. From the enduring supportive love story of Dana Perino to the turbulent marriage of Jeanine Pirro and the high-profile romance of Ansley Hart and Sean Hannity, these narratives reveal dimensions of Fox News personalities that you rarely see on television. So, whether you are a longtime viewer or just curious about the private lives of news anchors, this exploration will give you an intimate glimpse into their world, showing how their careers intersect with their personal journeys. Let's start with someone whose story feels like a real-life fairy tale, Dana Perino. Dana Marie Perino is a name familiar to anyone who follows political commentary on television. She gained prominence as the White House press secretary under President George W. Bush, and over the years, she has built a reputation as a knowledgeable and articulate voice in politics. Today, she co-hosts The Five and co-anchors America's Newsroom on Fox News, balancing a demanding career with a fulfilling personal life. But Dana's story isn't just about her professional accomplishments. It's also a love story that feels straight out of a movie. Dana met Peter McMahon, a British businessman, in 1997, under circumstances that seem serendipitous. They were seated next to each other on a flight from Denver to Chicago, and despite an 18-year age gap, Dana was 25 and Peter was 43, they instantly connected. Their conversation flowed effortlessly, and by the end of the flight, both felt an undeniable spark. A year later, in 1998, they eloped in a private ceremony in England, a decision that set the tone for a marriage defined by mutual respect, adventure, and unwavering support. Over the next 25 years, Dana and Peter built a life together that prioritized shared experiences over traditional expectations like having children. The couple enjoys traveling together, exploring new cultures, and supporting each other's professional ambitions. Dana often credits Peter for being instrumental in her career growth, providing the stability and encouragement that allowed her to take risks and succeed in the competitive worlds of politics and media. Those who know Dana personally describe her as a voice of reason amid the chaos of the media landscape. Off-camera, she is warm, approachable, and mentoring, offering guidance to younger colleagues and friends. Her temperament contrasts with the intensity often seen on television, revealing a more nurturing side to a woman who thrives under pressure. Her career has also included moments of unexpected drama. One particularly memorable incident occurred in Baghdad during a press conference with President Bush. A journalist threw shoes at the president, narrowly missing him, but in the chaos, a microphone stand accidentally injured Dana's eye. The event, widely covered by the media, highlighted her courage and professionalism under unforeseen circumstances. Despite the challenges of a high-profile career, Dana and Peter's marriage has remained a beacon of stability and happiness. Their story is a reminder that behind the polished professionalism seen on TV, there are human stories of love, support, and resilience. Dana Perino embodies the balance between career ambition and personal fulfillment, showing that success doesn't have to come at the expense of a meaningful personal life. Jeanine Pirro presents a stark contrast to Dana Perino. Known for her assertive, combative style on television, Janine has carved out a career defined by toughness, outspokenness, and unwavering commitment to her conservative views. She began her professional journey as a New York judge and district attorney before transitioning to Fox News, where she hosts her own show and provides political commentary. Janine's personal life has been far from simple. She married Albert Pirro in 1975, and together they had 2 children, Alexander and Christy. Initially, their marriage seemed solid, built on shared goals and family values. However, tensions arose in the late 1990s, when Albert was confirmed to have fathered a child with another woman. This revelation marked the beginning of a difficult period for Janine, compounded by legal troubles that would soon engulf her husband. By 2000, Albert Pirro had been convicted on multiple counts of tax fraud and conspiracy, serving 11 months of a 29-month sentence. These events placed an enormous strain on their marriage. Janine and Albert separated in 2007, and their divorce was finalized in 2013. Despite these challenges, Janine continued to thrive professionally, demonstrating resilience and determination. On air, Janine is known for her take-no-prisoners approach, a style that has earned both admiration and controversy. Her conservative commentary is unapologetic, and she is often involved in heated debates with guests and colleagues. Over her career, she has hosted Justice with Judge Janine and later co-hosted The Five, becoming a prominent figure in political media. Her career has not been without controversy. In 2019, she was briefly suspended for questioning whether Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's hijab implied adherence to Sharia law, sparking debates about media responsibility and freedom of speech. Despite such incidents, Janine's career took another high-profile turn in 2025, when President Trump appointed her as the U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C., cementing her status as a key player in both law and media. Behind the camera, Janine's personality is described as resilient and unyielding. Friends and colleagues note that while she may be tough and confrontational on air, she has a private side marked by dedication to her family and an unbreakable spirit. Her story is a testament to navigating personal hardships while maintaining professional excellence, illustrating that not all personal lives follow a fairy tale trajectory. Lisa Kennedy Montgomery, often known simply as Kennedy, is another Fox News personality with an intriguing personal history. Rising to fame as an MTV VJ in the 1990s, she hosted Alternative Nation, showcasing her sharp wit, humor, and vibrant personality. Over time, she transitioned into political commentary, joining Fox News and Fox Business as a respected media personality. Kennedy's personal life has seen both happiness and challenges. In 2000, she married Dave Lee, a former professional snowboarder. The couple had 2 daughters, Paleli Valentina and Lotus, and seemed to balance family life with career ambitions. However, after nearly 2 decades together, the couple divorced in 2017. Since then, they have maintained a relationship centered around co-parenting, prioritizing their children's well-being above personal differences. Off camera, Kennedy is known for her sharp intellect and humor. She often emphasizes personal freedom and expresses skepticism toward bureaucracy and unnecessary regulations, which resonates with her audience. Her on-screen persona is engaging and witty, combining political insight with an accessible, relatable demeanor. Her life has included its share of public incidents. One notable moment occurred during the 1994 MTV Video Music Awards, when Kennedy performed a controversial stunt involving a microphone next to then-Mayor Rudy Giuliani. While she later apologized, the incident remains a memorable example of her boldness and willingness to push boundaries. In addition to her media career, Kennedy is a dedicated mother and an accomplished triathlete. She balances rigorous fitness routines with her professional obligations and family responsibilities, demonstrating discipline, determination, and adaptability. Her story highlights the complexities of managing a public career alongside personal commitments, showing that resilience and humor can coexist with ambition and intellect. Finally, we turn to one of Fox News' most talked-about celebrity couples, Ansley Hart and Sean Hannity. Both are prominent figures on the network, with Ansley co-hosting Fox and Friends and authoring several works, while Sean Hannity is a veteran primetime anchor and radio host known for his long-standing influence in conservative media. The couple began dating quietly around 2019, keeping their relationship mostly private. Their engagement, however, was confirmed in December 2024, much to the surprise and delight of fans. Sean proposed to Ansley at their church in Florida over Christmas, a moment that symbolized both their personal and spiritual connection. Despite the demands of high-profile media careers, the couple has maintained a strong bond rooted in shared values, particularly their Christian faith. Their relationship has often been long-distance, with Sean based in Florida and Ansley in New York. Yet, they have successfully navigated these challenges, demonstrating commitment, trust, and mutual support. Ansley and Sean's relationship represents a blend of public visibility and private intimacy. As a power couple within Fox News, they managed to keep their personal lives relatively shielded from the media glare, choosing to focus on shared experiences, faith, and family. Their story contrasts with other Fox News personalities who have faced tumultuous personal histories, offering an example of enduring love built on compatibility, shared values, and respect. While fans often see them together on special occasions or public events, much of their relationship remains grounded in everyday reality: church visits, conversations about work, and moments of quiet support. This combination of high-profile careers and private devotion highlights a different side of Fox News personalities, one that emphasizes balance, partnership, and personal fulfillment amid demanding professional lives. Fox News personalities, like anyone else, live multifaceted lives that extend far beyond their on-screen personas. From Dana Perino's enduring, supportive marriage to Janine Pirro's turbulent but resilient journey, Lisa Kennedy Montgomery's sharp-witted independence, and the modern romance of Ansley Hart and Sean Hannity, these stories reveal the human side of public figures. While the headlines often focus on career achievements or controversies, understanding their private lives adds depth to the way we perceive them. Behind every televised segment, heated debate, or commentary, there are personal relationships, challenges, and triumphs that shape who they are. These narratives remind us that public figures experience love, heartbreak, resilience, and joy just like anyone else. Whether fairy tale romance, difficult divorce, or quiet devotion, the personal lives of Fox News personalities provide insight into their character, showing that off-camera stories can be just as compelling as those played out in front of millions of viewers. Tucker Carlson is one of Fox News' most recognizable and polarizing figures. Known for his primetime show, Tucker Carlson Tonight, he has built a career on provocative commentary and sharp critiques of politics, culture, and media. But away from the camera, Tucker's personal life is far less public, yet equally compelling. Tucker has been married twice. His first marriage was to Anne Elizabeth Brady in the early 1990s, though the union ended relatively quietly. Later, he married Susan Andrews in 1991, and together they have 4 children. Friends describe Tucker as a devoted father who, despite his combative on-air persona, prioritizes his family life above all. He is known for his deep intellectual curiosity and love of history, often engaging in private debates and reading extensively on topics beyond what appears on TV. His home life is described as structured and focused, a contrast to his fiery public persona. Tucker's career has had its fair share of controversies, including criticism for certain on-air statements and editorial positions. Yet those close to him emphasize his loyalty, integrity, and commitment to his family, offering a glimpse of the man behind the headlines. Laura Ingraham has been a stalwart of conservative media for decades. Host of The Ingraham Angle, she is known for her persuasive, unapologetic style and ability to shape political discourse. Off-camera, Laura is a private individual who keeps her personal life largely shielded from public scrutiny. Laura is married to Kevin McLaughlin, a businessman, and the couple has children together. They have built a life centered around family values, privacy, and stability, which contrasts with the intensity of her on-air presence. Laura's friends describe her as warm, loyal, and highly disciplined, with a keen sense of humor that emerges in private settings. Despite her media influence, she enjoys quieter activities with her family, including travel and home-centered celebrations. This balance between professional visibility and private tranquility has been key to maintaining her long-standing career in an often volatile industry. Greg Gutfeld is the host of Gutfeld, and one of Fox News' most entertaining personalities, blending comedy, political commentary, and satire. Known for his witty humor and sharp tongue, Greg has built a persona that attracts millions of viewers, but off-screen, he is a devoted husband and father. Greg is married to Elena Musa, and together they have 2 children. Those close to him describe him as caring, grounded, and surprisingly reserved compared to his on-air persona. He enjoys humor and intellectual discussions at home, balancing his public image with a quieter family life. An interesting anecdote from Greg's career occurred during a live broadcast when a technical error forced him to improvise an entire segment. Showcasing his quick wit and adaptability, traits mirrored in his personal life, where flexibility and humor are key to managing family and career. Harris Faulkner is a leading anchor and host of The Faulkner Focus on Fox News, known for her poise, articulate delivery, and authoritative presence. She has been a role model for many aspiring journalists. Harris is married to James Faulkner, and the couple enjoys a stable, supportive relationship. Off-screen, Harris is described as compassionate, approachable, and deeply invested in mentoring younger colleagues. Her friends highlight her commitment to philanthropy and community work, showing a side not often visible to the public. Her career includes significant reporting milestones and interviews with world leaders, but Harris balances her professional achievements with family life, travel, and personal growth, making her an example of how high-profile media professionals navigate complex careers while maintaining personal fulfillment. Kimberly Guilfoyle has had a dynamic career spanning law, television, and political commentary. Known for her bold presence on Fox News and as a co-host of The Five, Kimberly's personal life has often drawn public attention. She was previously married to Gavin Newsom, former mayor of San Francisco and current governor of California, before they divorced. Later, she became romantically involved with political figure Donald Trump Jr., and their relationship has been in the public eye. Friends describe Kimberly as ambitious, charismatic, and fiercely loyal to those close to her. Her personality combines a love for performance and political strategy with personal warmth and commitment to family and friends, reflecting a multifaceted life shaped by both career and personal choices. These additional Fox News personalities further illustrate the diversity of personal lives behind the network's public image. From family-focused anchors like Tucker Carlson and Harris Faulkner to high-profile, widely discussed figures like Kimberly Guilfoyle, each story reveals the human experiences of love, commitment, and resilience. Despite differences in career trajectory and public persona, a common thread emerges. Behind the media spotlight, these personalities navigate personal joys, challenges, and relationships that shape who they are. Understanding these private dimensions allows viewers to see them as more than on-screen figures, revealing the complexities, triumphs, and heartwarming stories that make them relatable and fascinating. Sean Hannity is one of the most enduring and recognizable faces on Fox News. Known as a prime-time anchor and radio host, he has built a reputation for his unwavering conservative commentary and ability to connect with millions of viewers. While his professional life is highly visible, Sean's personal life remains comparatively private. Sean is married and has had long-standing relationships that shaped his personal worldview. Friends describe him as deeply loyal, family-oriented, and disciplined, balancing the high demands of his media career with quiet family moments. Off-camera, Sean is known to enjoy private time with loved ones, including trips that allow him to recharge away from the spotlight. Despite public scrutiny, Sean has maintained a consistent persona, one that blends authority with relatability. His personal values, particularly his dedication to faith and family, influence both his professional approach and private interactions. While many see Sean as the fiery commentator on television, those closest to him emphasize his grounded, supportive, and reflective side, highlighting the duality between public image and private life. Brett Baier. The anchor of Special Report with Brett Baier is celebrated for his calm, methodical, and credible reporting style. Known for delivering breaking news and political analysis with clarity and authority, Brett has become a trusted figure in the world of broadcast journalism. Brett is married to Amy Beyer, and together they have 3 children. Their relationship is described as supportive and grounded, offering a stable foundation amid the pressures of a high-profile media career. Friends often highlight Brett's commitment to family, noting that he prioritizes quality time with his spouse and children, balancing professional responsibilities with personal obligations. Brett's career includes high-stakes reporting from around the world and interviews with key political figures. Despite his on-screen composure, he is known for humility and thoughtfulness off-camera. His personality blends diligence, intelligence, and warmth, allowing him to maintain strong relationships both professionally and personally. Martha MacCallum, host of The Story with Martha MacCallum, is known for her composed and authoritative approach to news. Her career spans decades of journalism, including coverage of major political events and breaking news stories. Martha is married to Daniel Gregory, and the couple shares a life that emphasizes family, privacy, and mutual support. Off-camera, Martha is described as caring, attentive, and highly organized, balancing her professional obligations with personal commitments. Friends note that she values family time and often seeks quiet moments to recharge from the intensity of her media work. Martha's personality is marked by professionalism, empathy, and intelligence, allowing her to navigate the demanding world of news reporting while maintaining a fulfilling private life. Her story illustrates that even in high-pressure careers, balance and strong personal relationships are possible. Ainsley Earhart, co-host of Fox and Friends, is known for her engaging personality, upbeat energy, and approachable demeanor on air. Beyond her public persona, Ainsley's personal life reveals a commitment to family, faith, and stability. Ainsley is married and has children, creating a family-oriented home environment that contrasts with the bustling media world she navigates daily. Those close to her describe her as warm, nurturing, and dedicated to her loved ones. She often integrates her personal values into her work, highlighting stories of community, faith, and personal achievement. Ainsley's career includes notable interviews and coverage of significant events, but she maintains a strong sense of humility and relatability off-camera. Her story demonstrates the balance between a high-profile media career and a fulfilling family life, emphasizing that personal integrity and professional success can coexist. Chris Wallace, a respected journalist and former host of Fox News Sunday, is known for his incisive interviews and measured, impartial reporting style. His career has earned him credibility and respect across the political spectrum. Chris is married to Elizabeth Wallace, and their relationship is described as strong, supportive, and private. Friends note that Chris values thoughtful conversation and intellectual engagement at home, contrasting with the intense debates he moderates on air. Chris's career highlights include high-profile interviews with presidents and world leaders, showcasing his ability to handle pressure and maintain objectivity. Off-camera, he is thoughtful, reflective, and deeply committed to his family. His story underscores the human dimension behind a poised media persona, revealing a life grounded in connection, intellectual curiosity, and personal values. These additional Fox News personalities further illustrate the diversity of private lives behind the network's public image. From Sean Hannity's disciplined devotion to family and faith to Brett Baier and Martha MacCallum's supportive marriages, Ainsley Earhart's nurturing and faith-driven life, and Chris Wallace's reflective and intellectual home environment, each story demonstrates the complex human realities that accompany professional visibility. Regardless of the career pressures, controversies, or public scrutiny, these personalities manage to navigate personal joys, challenges, and relationships, showing that behind the headlines, their lives are rich, multifaceted, and deeply human. These insights provide viewers with a more complete understanding of the people who deliver the news every day, revealing the intimate, personal stories that make them relatable, inspiring, and fascinating.